A new trailer for a highly anticipated Star Wars series has been released. Gaming is one step closer to a giant shakeup, and Hollywood prepares as another high-profile organization goes on strike. All this and more coming up on the Weekly Slate. Tom Cruise and company are back again for yet another mission that is deemed impossible. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 will be the 7th entry in the franchise, with numerous big names returning. Aside from, of course, Tom Cruise, audiences can expect the return of actors such as Simon Pegg, Rebecca Ferguson, and even Henry Czerny, who has not been part of the franchise since the first film. Tuesday previews for the movie brought in $7 million, and according to Variety, is expected to make between $85 and $95 million in North America and $160 million internationally. This is the first Mission Impossible film set to release on a Wednesday, although this is likely to combat the upcoming juggernaut of a double feature of Barbie and Oppenheimer, which both released July 21st. The hype surrounding Deadpool 3 hit an all-time high this week, with new cast members announced and leaked images of the set. Fans have been curious to see how Wolverine would look in the new film, and they'll no doubt be elated with the costume that's being passed around social media right now. An image of the Merc with the Mouth and Logan walking side by side confirms that we will finally be getting the comic-accurate suit for Wolverine that was promised way back in a deleted scene for 2013's The Wolverine. Along with this image, a video was leaked of Jackman jumping around and throwing his hands with an unseen assailant. This may have just been him getting himself hyped for the scene, or fighting a character that will be added in post. Interestingly, in the background of the set, we can see a half-buried 20th Century Fox logo. With Jennifer Garner confirmed to be coming back as Elektra and Ben Affleck rumored to have been on set, will we be getting Deadpool kills the Fox Marvel Universe? We'll have to wait and see until Deadpool 3 hits theaters on May 3rd, 2024. Ahsoka is up next in the long line of Star Wars series coming to Disney+. A new trailer has been released and shows more of what our favorite Togruta will be up to this series. This trailer in particular focuses on Ahsoka's relationship to her former master, Anakin Skywalker, as well as her relationship to her ally and friend during the rebellion, Sabine Wren. We also get a better look at our dark side antagonist Baylan Skoll and his apprentice Shin, who is very clearly also on the hunt for the evil Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is preparing to return to the known galaxy. Ahsoka is set to release August 23rd of this year, with a 2-episode premiere coming to Disney+. As the entertainment world is dealing with lengthy union strikes and negotiations, the gaming sphere has seen a victory. SEGA of America employees have voted yes to forming a union and are now unionized under Allied Employees Guild Improving SEGA. The results were an overwhelming 91 in favor of AEGIS versus a small 26 against. This is a huge victory for the video game giant, as this unit will cover over 200 roles at SEGA of America, including those in quality assurance, localization, games as a service, marketing, and product development, making AEGIS the first video game union to span multiple departments. SEGA of America translator Angel Gomez had this to say regarding the decision. Quote, "We are overjoyed to celebrate our union election win as members of AEGIS CWA. From the start of this campaign, it has been clear that we all care deeply about our work at SEGA. Now, through our union, we'll be able to protect the parts of our jobs we love and strengthen the benefits, pay, and job stability available to all workers. Together, we can build an even better SEGA. We hope our victory today is an inspiration to other workers across the gaming industry. Together, we can raise standards for all workers across the industry." The union still has to be certified by the National Labor Relations Board before it can move into bargaining, but this is still a massive win for SEGA and the games industry as a whole. The world is one step closer to one of the biggest company purchases in gaming history. On July 11th, a United States judge approved Microsoft's acquisition of Activision and gave the FTC until Friday the 14th to appeal the decision. In a statement following the ruling, an FTC spokesperson stated that they were, quote, disappointed in this outcome, given the clear threat this merger poses to open competition in cloud gaming, subscription services, and consoles. He went on to say, quote, in the coming days, we'll be announcing our next step to continue our fight to preserve competition and protect consumers. At the time this script was written, no such announcement has been made and no appeal has been filed. Microsoft first announced its acquisition of Activision back in early 2022, but has had to prove to numerous international organizations that this purchase would not stifle competition. Thus far, they've been approved by the EU, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and most recently the US, just to name a few. Now, Microsoft is shifting focus to proving its case to the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, while the case is still under review in New Zealand and Australia. The writer's strike has been ongoing for 73 days and counting. The SAG-AFTRA Leadership Board has officially declared that they would go on strike this July 13th at 9 a.m., joining the Writer Guild members on the picket line. With the SAG-AFTRA in the strike, productions will essentially truly all shut down, and any hope of studios being able to weather the storm will be gone. SAG-AFTRA and WGA members seem ready to go to the picket lines and not back down, especially after Deadline reported that Hollywood execs are hoping to break the union before they negotiate. Regardless of what happens, it seems this strike will be going on through most of the summer and even the fall, with both actors and writers joining hands for a long, hot summer strike. Remember to like and subscribe to stay up with Culture Slate content. You can also join our public Discord where we discuss Star Wars, Marvel, and all things pop culture. Thank you so very much for watching, and be sure to tune in every week to stay cultured with the Weekly Slate. I'm MicKy, signing off.